Hey guys, so just gonna do a quick overview of my trading setup, of how I'm thinking about setting it up, or it's basically just what I have at the moment, and it's pretty straightforward. I decided to go with three stocks viewable at a time. So the top stock, it's going to actually key off with the top gainers list. So I can click on different stocks and that'll show up eventually. These bottom two will be basically just watch stocks. Okay, this is taking a while, I'm not sure why. Okay, and these would just be watch stocks that you have to manually type in, um, you know, manually type in everything. So in terms of the time settings, I have 3 months. This should be daily, 3 months. 3 months daily right there. Okay, so this will tell me basically, today if there is going, for example, this stock right here, um, there's going to be resistance around this area because this was the previous high in the last 3 months. So it'll tell me if it gets up to there, I probably don't want to enter, like, right there or anything like that, or especially like right there. Because, obviously you're going to have a really short window to take profits before that major resistance there. The other thing is, this morning I was using hot buttons here, but I decided to do hotkeys instead. And the way I'm doing the hotkeys is, I'll show you. So right here, so F1 to F6 is basically buy, limit, ask plus 5 cents, and F9 is close position. So, like basically I could just click onto a screen or on a chart and hit F1, F2, F3, or whatever I need, and to exit I'll hit F9. So that's pretty straightforward. That will eliminate a little bit of time from actually just clicking a button. It's not that bad to do it. There's only one danger of doing this is because I also trade options. Um, so you never want to hit those buttons when you have an option like chart going on. That would be pretty bad, especially with the spreads that are prevalent in a lot of the options. So yeah, so that's the setup. I'm gonna probably use this until it's not that great. I think three would be definitely be enough. I don't think you need that many. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Also, obviously the trade window here, I just blocked it up because I'm making options trade today. This watch list, do I even need this? Why is it? Oh yeah, I think I need this because just in case one of the orders get messed up, right, in the pending window, I can quickly go and cancel that. So let's just keep that there for now. Um, so so yeah, so I'll make another video later about the strategy I'm using. I'm basically just looking for the momentum rush around key time periods. So 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and also at the half hour marks too. So I gotta watch this list here. Okay, I'm not sure why. Okay, so the other thing I want to do is I want to, instead of volume, I'm going to put in dollarized volume, which is a better, obviously it prevents, and I'll tell you why that's important now, because while this is small cap trading, I don't want to do too small. If you do too small, you run into, the problem of liquidity, um, which, obviously you can get in, but you can't get out. That's going to be a problem. So, yeah. So again, this is a small cap, or not small cap, a small account challenge. Doing $100 to $200 as the equity. So each day, my trades are literally just $10 each, and that's only, not the only way, but if you're beginning trading, um, you really need to be humble and no, even if you did your research, quote unquote research beforehand, you still need to just start extremely small. There's a lot of people only have a spare $150 to put in the market, and you know, I'm not the best trader, but I think I kind of know what I'm doing. So we'll see. Today I made 50 cents. Didn't trade anymore because I'm still playing around with kind of settings here, try to get it. So tomorrow I'll trade a lot more, probably more than one trade, and we'll see what happens from there. Um, yeah, so I'll talk about more in a different video why I'm doing the small account challenge and why I'm sizing around $10 per trade at the moment. But that's why you see that my hotkeys are 1 to 6 shares. So here, for this stock, for example, if I were to get in here, I would do 4 shares. So I'll put F4, right? You know, here will be F4 too. Let me change. Let me find one that's a little bit bigger. For this stock here, POP is $10. So I'll do F1, right, with 1 share. Um, for RNWK, it's $4. So I'll do F2 or F3, right, and so forth. And obviously, the only way that works is if there's no commissions. I know people have brokerages now that are no commissions, but I've been paying. I've been on Pro for around 8 years, and I've paid like probably $10,000 in commissions over that time or more. So this is entirely new to me, and it's actually really funny that there's no commissions on on a trade. I never actually experienced that before. So far, the difference between Lite and Pro, there's really not a difference because I'm not using any of the APIs or automated traders that I set up before. So really, there's no difference. Obviously, the only difference is for the small account challenge. And the only thing other is that there's also a routing thing. So as the size get bigger and bigger, there might be some slippage or there might be some bad routing. Well, I can't really say at this point because it's literally just one day and one trade. But that one trade, I felt it was pretty good. I didn't see any bad slippage. But when I pressed the button to buy, it bought at the ask, right? Because I have an ask plus zero point 0.05, and the 0.05 is just a product of the stocks that I'm trading. So I'm basically, if I were to do $10 per trade, basically I can only do $15 up to $15 stocks, right? So, and most of the stocks would probably be, lower in the $2, $4 range or something like that, $5 range. So 5 cents is a good move. So, but example, if you're trading something like $20 or maybe $40, like 5 cents off of the ask would probably not be the right amount. You probably want something like 20 cents or maybe a little bit more than that, depending on the stock. And again, this all depends on the spreads. I'm just looking for bigger volumes. That's why I have this dollarized volume. So in the beginning, in the morning when I'm in trade, I'm gonna look at this dollarized volume so far, given the time period, to see what the liquidity is. Because obviously, I don't want to go into something that's like, 2 million or something like that, or something really low by the end of the day, or in, relative to that time period, right? I think, yeah. So hopefully that makes sense. This is the setup so far. I don't think I want to go more than three. Like too much stuff going on the screen is just like obviously not the greatest. But it might come to that point because if I'm looking for, yeah, it might come to the point where I'm actually just maybe I'll just go to the 1 minute chart and have like the top 10 or top 15 all over here. And I'm looking at certain time periods, right? And I'm looking for momentum and movement off those time periods. So it might just be at that point where let's say there's 9 stocks. I see movement. I click on one and I quickly, press my hotkey to buy or whatever. It might come down to that point. But for now, let's just do 3. If it comes to that point, then I'm just gonna do the 1 minute because I'm scalping the momentum, the momentum off those key time periods. So anyway, so that's the update. So this is kind of the technical setup or charting setup that I have. So we'll see how that works out.